Hello, soldiers. This is Ghost 45. I'm sorry I didn't record. Now it's been like what, almost 2 weeks? Yeah. Last week or for the past week, it's been cold outside, and I was supposed to record 3 days ago, but where I live, everything got frozen, even the power, and that's why I didn't record. So, yeah, this is part two. Horror indie games, or yeah, indie games. This is part two. I already said it again, so yeah. I'm just gonna. I think this video is gonna be at least 10, maybe 12 minutes long. I know why the short video. I don't know. But if you guys want me to react to the whole thing, I would definitely will. Just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do it.
And perhaps find a cure. Monstrum. Monstrum is a first-person survival horror game that carries some random generation elements that ensures each session is different from the last. You're thrusted into the scenario of being on a large cargo ship all alone with a very simple goal: escape with your life. You have three options to secure your freedom, but all options require some preparation before you can use them. Therefore, your goal is to gather all you need to prepare for your escape. However, as you search, one of three monsters will be on your tail: the fiery brute, the nimble hunter, or the mysterious fiend. Each has their own method of approach and behavioral differences which require a variety of ways to evade them. You can run, you can hide, but you cannot defeat these monsters. All you can do is hold them at bay while you secure your escape route. As you fish through the notes and audio logs, it is revealed that perhaps the ship's owner has a greater role in why these creatures are on the ship at all. While finding the truth may help to understand what's happened, do you really have the time when your life is in constant danger? Perhaps you should focus your efforts on saving yourself before you go down with the rest of the ship.
That wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad.
Wooden floor. Awakening in an empty house, you begin to explore your surroundings. Sooner or later, you'll notice a few stranger...
Yeah, alone in the empty house with no one around to communicate with. That is a big no to me. Trust me, I was alone, in the house without anyone. I'm kind of like a mama's boy or whatever, and I was alone with the bird and the dog that's right there sleeping, and I was left alone for 3 days straight. I know how to cook, clean, and provide for myself. But during the nights, it's creepy as fuck. Literally. It's creepy as fuck, and I had to sleep with a machete next to me. Don't ask why the machete. I seen horror movies before, and I seen white people die first. And I don't know. I'm a smart white boy right here. I'm a smart man right here. Like, if I hear something like a creak or a sound, fuck you. I am not going over there to investigate and get myself killed. I'm not that type of white person.
Occurrences such as shadows and objects moving. When you try to backtrack to a familiar location, the rooms will have inexplicably shifted, creating a labyrinth-like maze.
No?
Despite being constantly able to be on the move, you won't be able to shake the uneasy feel.
Oh, of course. And it's in the middle of fucking nowhere with no help and no communication to the outside world. That's me. A house alone with a bird and a dog? That's a problem.
That something evil is lurking nearby, even once you've reached the outside world. But the puzzle doesn't stop there. You'll need to keep collecting keys and interact with any items that strike your curiosity to find the answers at the haunting's heart.
Okay, that was creepy.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
A seemingly innocent job offer asking for a night guard in a Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. I know this game. I played it before. But I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to download it. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to say, hey, you know, I played this game before. I did, but I didn't want to record it because I'm a pussy-ass bitch. Trust me. I am not going to play this game. I don't care how many likes that I get on this video. If I can reach 50,000 likes and 1,000 views on this video, I will play this game and record my reaction. I'll play this game. Literally, I will play this game if you guys give me 50,000 likes and 1,000 views. I will play this game. I promise you that. Literally, I will play this game if you guys give me that.
Style restaurant becomes something far more unnerving and sinister as the truth unfolds. Five Nights at Freddy's forces you to spend 6 hours each night watching over the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria establishment, checking security cameras to keep an eye on the star animatronics, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy. However, everything is far from normal during your shift as the animatronic mascots are prone to wander around at night, and the only person to stop them is you. Since you're there after normal hours, they won't see you as a human, but as an animatronic endoskeleton without its costume on. Problem is, this isn't allowed, so these abominations will force you into an empty suit loaded down with many parts that would be deadly to your fragile human body. Your only defense is to use the cameras and hall lights to watch their approach, and use the security doors around your office to block their advance. Unfortunately, power is limited, and all these actions cost you precious power. You cannot run. All you can do is hunker down and hope you can balance your power usage to survive until morning. You must be fast, and you must be vigilant, or you will never see the light of day ever again. Well, except maybe your eyes and teeth poking out the front of the suit.
That did not get me. Thank God I did not jump like a bitch.
Lone survivor. What you thought would be a brief quarantine within your apartment while a dangerous infection spreads through the public becomes a fight for survival. Horrific mutations have been left behind in the wake of humanity's demise. And in order to live long enough to find out the cause of it all, you'll have to utilize the shadows to sneak around the monstrosities, scavenge for supplies, and discover the secrets hiding the truth. Jasper Byrne's use of shadows and minimalism in his 2D graphics managed to generate a terrifying level of fear and tension and exploration.
Anything like that, I guess.
Gola. If you have any affinity for the scary and unexplained, it would come as no surprise if you knew about the Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959,
Dude, I thought it was a real, you know, video camera or found footage, you know, the movies like Cloverfield and Record 2, VHS or whatever. Dude, that is crazy. That is crazy.
A group of 9 students went to explore Kolatsyakil, a famous mountain in Russia, and they never returned. The causes of death were partly attributed to hypothermia.
Of course, it's Russia. It's always Russia. Big, tall trees, snowing all the time sometimes. And you go there and you never, ever return.
Yeah, but others were found with severe physical trauma, which were never explained. The group were all experienced with similar terrain, had no reason to simply pass away, and so you have headed out to find exactly what happened in that fateful February. You have no access to a map within the game, so you must stumble through the harsh wilderness, trying to recognize what few landmarks you can make out in the midst of the blizzard.
That's gay.
As you progress through the game, you'll find scraps of journals that the students wrote, as well as mysterious reports that provide you clues as to what really happened. However, as you walk through the snow, it almost feels as though something is following you. Do you have the guts to be able to find out exactly what that is?
No. No, I don't have the guts. Fuck that.
The Consuming Shadow. From the mind of Ben Yahtzee Croshaw, the Consuming Shadow drags you into a world of a Lovecraftian nightmare. In 60 hours, the Earth will be invaded by a hellish deity that will consume all in its path. Your only option is to perform the banishment ritual. However, you need to uncover the runes of the ritual and discover which god you need to banish. So begins your adventure to gather clues and explore dungeons while the time limit is constantly counting down to the end of the world. The silhouette graphics will only show you the shadow of yourself, as well as the many horrors that seek to destroy you and corrupt your mind. Your only defense is a gun, any spells you discover, and your wits. Experiences are randomly generated each time you play to ensure knowledge from previous sessions proves worthless. In spite of this, death does not mean the end, for each play session will grant you perks for next time. But take care, for your mind is as fragile as your body, and the constant bombardment of psychologically warping attacks may result in you losing your grip on reality and eventually the will to keep going. Maybe it would be easier to go out on your own terms, if you can discern if they are indeed yours. After all, how can one person hope to stand against the overwhelming might and will of a god?
That's just weird and creepy.
Lakeview Cabin Collection. A lovely yet often comedic take on the slasher genre of the 70s and 80s. The Lakeview Cabin Collection, developed by Roop Tamblyn, lets you see how you would fare in a survival horror film setting. You play as a variety of protagonists, each with their own hair color, all dropped into a sandbox of your typical haunted camp on the lake. Here you will find an assortment of items to lay traps, make weapons, and just generally have fun with, as well as a set of nightmarish monsters and murderers who will try their utmost to put an end to all of your fun. Maybe you will find it is not as easy as you think it is to survive at a night in a cabin in the woods.
Never-ending nightmares. What happens when your life feels like a dream you can never escape from? Never-ending nightmares will take you on a cycle of constantly facing your darkest thoughts. From the mind of Matt Gilgenbach, who bases this on his own struggles with depression and OCD, you are put in the role of Thomas Smith as he awakens from a nightmare of stabbing a young girl. So begins the slow descent into nightmares in order to discover the truth about Thomas and who the mystery girl was. Throughout the game, you will be faced with grotesque monsters, as well as deeply disturbing glimpses of self-mutilation and graphic scenes of death. This provides a subtle indication.
Oh, God, Ryan the fucking... Oh, I don't want to say it. Oh, my God. You know, your legs and that freaking bone that's attached to your foot. Oh, God, fuck. bet you that hurt. I bet you that fucking hurt like a bitch, man.
That Thomas has a very disturbed mental state. Should you die in the game, you will reawaken in your bed, as your cycle of nightmares never ends to torment you. It is revealed that the girl is someone you know well, but who they are to you will only become clear in one of several endings the game holds based on the path you choose. As for Thomas, well, by the conclusion you will discover just how much of a troubled mind he has, and the sheer horror of what he has faced and done to himself. In the end, the true nightmare is not what we find in our dreams, but what we are forced to face in reality. The true, never-ending nightmare.
No, man.
Knock, knock. What happens when the barrier between dream and reality becomes so blurred you cannot tell which is which?
No.
Knock, knock.
No. Oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Oh my god. 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 I'm just doing this video because I was late. Oh my god. And it's almost... I'm at the 2015 mark. I'm not even halfway close to being done, man. You know what to do, soldiers. I'm not gonna do an outro or say like to blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna say it. Oh my god. I'll see you guys in the next video. Part 3 coming soon.